Hey guys, JH, welcome to practice tee. And it's a decent practice tee today. Just hang on, I'll get some golf balls. It's actually quite a beautiful day. Only small amount of wind, quite warm. Amazing. Come on, Jace, let's get that camera a little straighter. Okay, guys. Carrying on with the Bruen project, Frankenstein channel lock. Okay, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Okay, now the reality is, we're probably never going to get to look like Jimmy, because Jimmy's done millions and millions of those swings. He has that program locked in. However, as long as we can get a semblance of that feel and a slight implementation of that process in our swing, even though it may not look as dramatically visual as Jimmy's, if we can get that type of thing and still get our smackdown and our flail effect, because that's what Jimmy did better than anybody, guys. The club was flailing. Just free agent. That's what we've got to cultivate, a free agent. And the free agent is the club head. That's what we've got to cultivate, a free club head. Now I've got probably 6 million repetitions in me of a conventional golf swing from the top of the swing doing that. And getting to the top of the swing and looking like that, instead of looking like that. Guys, it's amazing. I can do that here. Can't do it in a golf swing yet. Physically I can do it, look. There. Now that club's in line, almost the same angle as my spine. Here. If I can tip it a bit more that way, it'd be great. Now, what I'm feeling really profoundly that helps me is not having any deliberate intentional feeling that I'm going to cock my wrist ever or hinge my wrist ever. I feel like that's happened. And the more I can get that to happen as a feeling, the better off the swing is and the better it performs. Because if I do that, guys, I'm going to get that on the downswing. If you do that on the backswing, there's a chance you'll get that on the downswing. But you won't get that and that. That just won't happen. Not in a reasonably constructed golf swing. Someone that hasn't played before, yeah, you could do that, I suppose. You probably could do that. But what I'm trying to do is to just feel like there's no wrist break at all. It's like that. Now, as soon as I go there with no wrist break, it wants to come here. It wants to get that little bit of radial move here. That just happens biomechanically as a resultant of applied forces. That will just happen, guys. As soon as you apply, forces to the downswing, the limbs will be subject to those forces. Now the other thing, guys, is really you have to give yourself some time to hit it. And it's what we call dwell. You need to be able to create some dwell. We're going to dwell. If we can get a little bit of that, that's what I want to feel. I actually want to feel here and do that. That's what I want to feel. That's what I want to feel. And to get to the top of the swing and do that while I'm still facing there. Now that will get the club travelling straight down, which is what I saw with Jimmy. I saw that. That's what I saw. Now I'm not going to get that amount of hip turn that he has. That's a bridge too far for me. I feel really unstructured if I break my lead side away like that. I feel very unstructured. Don't like that at all. Just checking. Sorry guys, I mean, I've just had so much trouble with the videos lately that I don't want to go through and do a 20-minute video. And guys, these videos are long because they're my practice sessions. This is my development program. This is actually, you're seeing my practice sessions video. That's what they are. Beautiful day. Beautiful. So what am I going to do today, Judge? Okay. I'm going to try and take the club clearly to there. Have a little bit of time to hit it. But not, when I get to the top and I've got that little bit of time to hit it, I don't want to come back in here. I want to be wide. And a matter of fact, when I get to here, if I can feel that. If I get here and feel, see that guy, see how that trail arm's over that lead arm? That's what I want to feel in this golf swing. The more you can feel that, and if you look at Jimmy on the backswing, Jimmy looks like this on the backswing. He does, he looks like that. If you can do that, not easy to do because we've all been trained and coached to do that. Not that. But that's what I want to feel. I want to feel that forearm over that lead forearm. That's what I want to feel. That. That's exactly what I want to feel. Just hit one, Jack. That's what I want to feel here. But with more dwell. The dwell is the time. That's what I want to do. Now you won't get really good timing while you're trying to do this because you don't have a timing program built in yet. So you'll get a few thins and less than perfect contact. But I mean, that's eminently acceptable. That's about an 80% contact and ball flight. And that's feeling no wrist cock at all. None. Now if I can just get more shoulder turn with that on the backswing, I'll be on the way to where we need to be. It's just beautiful ball flight. Just fantastic ball flight. And there's no foveal vision in that, guys. Foveal vision, looking at it with both eyes. Come on, James. Just dead. Ball flight is straight. Just dead straight. The breeze has come up. You can't have a practice day on the JH practice day without any breeze. Come on, Jay. Now the other thing, guys, which I keep mentioning, and I'm trying to ram it down, it's very much a trail hand activated golf swing. I just feel my good swings, I take it back with that trail hand, and I just smack it with that trail hand. The lead hand is just a radius lock. Do I have much pull in the downswing? No, not in this golf swing. It's all firing that trail arm. That's what it is. Like that. Wow. That's just, and the good thing about that, guys, is it simplifies what we're trying to do here. It just gives you one train of thought. Application. I'm just trying to put this on that. really trying to just put the club on the ball. Forget about the target. Once we've determined that tree up there's the target, once I've determined that, I'm just going to put the club on the ball. Like that. Now that's really good contact. Now even though I haven't got any semblance of Jimmy's swing, what I'm doing is I'm getting more extension, I'm getting more width in the golf swing. If I can get more height in the club head at the top of the swing, ultimately I'd love to be here. If I could get there, wow, wow. Well think of it, if the club's up there guys, it's got so much distance to travel. See if we can put one up there. That's hard to do for me. I'll have to work into that. Because that tends to drag me off my centre when I do that. Come on, Jay. Hold it up there. They're good shots. It's very jumpy and, you know, scratchy and that type of golf swing, because I'm learning. I'm just not confident with the process. I feel a lot of times, guys, I'm going to flat miss the ball. Flat miss it. But I don't. I haven't once. Now if I could just, that's a perfect shot. If I could just pause up there. Just not in my system. It's not in my timing mechanism to pause at the top of the swing. I just don't do that. But I'm trying to. Jimmy doesn't do it either. But I'm trying to get the position. It's funny, isn't it? It's almost like a dog with a bone. He's got to get the bone. You've just got to get back to the bone. Come on. See, that's a good shot. But that's so unnatural in timing for me, guys. Amazingly difficult. I've just never done it before. And it's only that little difference in the transition that creates the difference in the quality of the shot. There it is, there. Now there's not much pause there, but that's really good contact. Hardly any pause there at all, of course. Now if I can combine that with the foveal vision, just jumping all over it. Just no need to jump on it. The other thing, guys, for me, that gets the club out there is feeling in the backswing that I really do rotate the club that way, anti-clockwise. That tends to push the head out there. And believe it or not, you'll get to the stage where you'll feel like the club is so shut down, but it won't stay there in the downswing. It actually comes back to square. It's amazing. I don't know how it does that, but it does. The more I shut it down with that anti-clockwise rotation in the backswing, the more it squares up at impact. Like that. That's just so straight. Perfectly straight. Roll it, Jay. Just no time. Just not giving myself enough time in the backswing. So what do you have to do, JH, to do that? You've got to form a stronger vision on the ball. Get more commitment to seeing the ball, and that will give you more time in the downswing. Like that. That's what it is. Just trying to get it, guys. Trying to roll the club. Now I do get an underplane. I feel a significant. I feel like I go from here to here. And I'll hit some shots down range and you'll probably be able to see that. It's a grind. Boy, it's hard. And why do I want to put myself through this? Because I just think that the swing's got so much potential. And I'll have to come up with a program that makes it easier to learn. It's very hard to grind it like this. I have to grind it like this to find out what I need to do to formulate a program or a set of protocols. They're good shots, but the swing feels really, really sort of, you know, uncoordinated. And the really base, you know, the base, the base element, guys, which is looking at the ball, is not there. I haven't seen the club hit the ball once today. Not once. I did. It's such a hard thing to do. But the benefit is just huge. Massive. Yeah, no, this is one of the days. One of the days that is a grind. I know what I want to do, but my body's just not responding. The shots are okay, but the body feels terrible. And that's just perfect contact. But there's not enough slap down. Nowhere near enough slap down. Tough day at the office today, guys. I mean, they're all okay. All going where I want them to go, but they're just, my body feels like it's not part of the game. It just feels like it just can't sync the body up. That's perfect. That is perfect. But 1 out of 20 is not. The other ones are okay. The other ones all going to the target, guys, but there's just no quality of strike as there was with that one. One more. Just got no shoulder turn today at all, which means it just makes me very handsy because I can't generate any torque in the golf swing. Shoulder's not turning at all. Okay guys, that's just a tough day at the office. I'll try and hit a few shots down range, but the main message today is see if you can feel the club doing that on the backswing and get that trail arm over the lead arm. Try and hit a few like that. So I don't want to do that. I want to go, that's what I want to do. I don't want to get that big back plane. The big back plane kills my timing. I just want to go there and then down top of the ball from there. That's what I want to do, just go there and then down on top of the ball, but with a full golf swing. That's exactly what I want to do, right? But see, I can't backplane it off that little short golf swing. Here. I can't underplane it very much from that. Maybe that's how we get the feel of it. Maybe that's how we get the feel of it. Just little punch shots like that, guys, to get the feel of it. Maybe that's what we do. Just a little, what we call a little bunt. And release it at the same time. Just hit a few of those. That's the way to feel it. I suppose you've got to crawl before you walk. This is our crawling exercise. So that'll give you the feeling, and then you can progress that up into just try and go a little bit further every time. Just a little bit here. That'll help build your rhythm as well. They're just little bunts. Then if you can have it shorter like that, but then just increase the intensity of the hit. Short, but more hit on it. See, that's a lot of snap load on that, off that little swing. Yeah, that's what we need to do, guys. Just some of this. Feel it out there, but just a little short swing. Maybe that's what we do. I'll just ramp that up just a tiny bit. Now what's interesting is you get a lot of down hit on it when you're doing that little short swing. A lot of down hit. I mean, that just absolutely jammed the, really clamped the ball. It just does that. That feels better already. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to hit hundreds of those. I wonder why that was going low. That's a 4-iron. Wonder why those shots were going low over there. I didn't realise it was a 4-iron. I thought that's a long... I thought it was a 6-iron. Now that's when I really jam it. I get too much snap load on that. Way too much snap load. A lot of snap load on that. Cool. Now, that was the moving the club there, but no clamp with the trail hand, and that leaves the club face open a little bit. Take it back here and clamp it. When you clamp it, you straighten it up. I mean, when you hit it with the trail hand, you straighten it up. Now that's really hitting it with the trail hand, and just a little bit of over release there because there's not a lot of body act, not a lot of hip clearance on a little short swing. That's how I think we should hit it, guys. I think that's how we should hit it. And one more. And maybe that's a drill, guys. Just hit these little 75-yard shots. Okay, so that's something to work on. Just try and feel it out there, and then just clamp it. Don't let the club come back in here. Just out there and then down, down, out and down, out and down. Don't let it come inside. And I feel even on that little shot that the club wants to come inside. It really does. That's really jamming it. It's a lot of jam on that. Maybe I need to hit a couple of thousand of those. Yeah, that's better timing. Okay, that's the way to get the timing. Just feel it's out there and then it's there. Never comes in here. Don't go here and then there. We don't want that figure eight. We want just bang, just out and bang, out and bang. See if I can do more out and bang. That's exactly what it is. It's sort of out and smack. Out and smack. That's it. Try and get this feeling. Smack. Out and smack. Just a little one. Out and smack. Okay guys, we learned something today. See what the camera's like. I might hit some full shots down there, but with that thought in mind, if the camera's okay.